just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Kyle Hendricks. What's the word on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
High fly ball out to center field. Adele moves under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So up next, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one's in there. Strike 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And it is 2-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm,
2-2.
You really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back in Anaheim, and today's starting pitcher, J.P. Sears.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those.
Oh, look at this. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Trey Turner. One down, base is empty. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hauls it in for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show.
Ball 1.
Mike Trout stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. And that's in for a strike.
1-2.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Ball 1 there. And a 1-1. That clips the corner. That one ripped. And that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Brent Rooker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. That one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. On the ground, out to short. Yet he beats the
He's
throw.
in there.
He's safe. Here's Gio Urshela. Finds his way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Bleday, the lead runner out at second. Urshela at first with no outs. Next
Ball
one misses,
inside.
and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him
Ball
to be
3.
aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Hendricks delivers. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance,
Out.
there's 1. How about that
Out.
double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Now he breaks his bat. Brings it in, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and here comes Alec Boehm.
Ball,
Just
no.
missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Late swing fouled off. Foul ball there.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That
Full
one
count.
misses. Counts full 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's a base hit and a good start to the inning. Travis d'Arnaud digs in. And that
Ball
one is
1.
downstairs. Ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good
Ball.
move.
Next offering upstairs. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. The batter now, Kevin Newman. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. Here's Joe Adell. Outside low. And that is
1 ball,
1.
no strikes.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Schumann. Here's
After
Gallo
that.
for 1. And that's
He's out.
2. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And now the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. That one finds the zone. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. In the dirt.
Got him. That's an
Great
out.
pick. Got him. What a play. So here's Brown at the plate. And there's the strike. Brown, 32
No ball,
years old.
1 strike.
Usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Adell in position. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. This to third, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy
Ball
with
one.
that swing. Definitely generated some good bat
1-0.
speed.
Butler takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And that's a nice
Out.
play to end the inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Butler brings it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And they get turned
That's
for
an
the
out.
out. Here's Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 3-2. And there's a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfect.
Nice grab. The throw, and they get the out. Back here at Angel Stadium as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
This is J.J. Bleday. Reached on an infield single his first time. Laser, base hit. Throws to second. They get the force for out number one.
Pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time,
Yeah, you're
though,
out.
and they get it out on the play. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. He's 0 for 1.
No, that's
Just
too
missed.
high.
Bleday at second with 2 down. On the ground.
That's
It
foul.
goes just foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's Alec Bohm. Sears back to work. Pitch is
1-0.
in the dirt, ball one.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game,
Hi.
and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. And they boost their lead. It's 4-2. Here is Darno. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ball.
Takes low for ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
Ball.
there's a ball. And
Full
that
count.
skips in the dirt. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one back there, gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Newman. Foul ball. And
Ball one.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Now
2-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So
No,
not getting the swings
inside.
and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next
2.
offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Ruiz nabs it, and there's one down. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. He hit into a double play his first time up. Butler has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Yohan Moncada. Ruiz pulls that one down, and that back in Anaheim. The batter now, Max Schumann. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Out to short. Zips it to first.
You're out.
1 away here in the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Esteury Ruiz. That to right. Trout sizing it up. Corrals it. 2 down. Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. In the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball, right field. Trout. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trey Turner at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 6-2. And now batting Mike Trout. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No
With all
balls,
those extra
1
base
strike.
hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing
Foul
was
ball.
just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Off balance. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Hauls it in to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Puts it away for the out.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Turner with the throw to first.
You're out!
Just got him on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. Big swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be
0-1.
in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And
Ball
that's
2.
Off the inside edge, and it's 2-2. Swings
Yes.
through that, and it's back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Alec Bohm, and that is out of play. Bohm, 28 years old, usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. Throw on to Brown.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So here's Darnell with 1 out. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Kevin Newman, the pinch hitter coming on, C.J. Abrams, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
1 ball. No strikes.
And
Ball
a curve
2.
is down and in.
2-0.
That one
Full
is
count.
upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got it. And it's a 1-2-3. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Can't handle an up and in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it.
And it's caught for the out. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. And that one hit to first. Boom. What a double play that was. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Murdoch back to work.
No,
Just
that's a ball.
Missed. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Mickey Moniak. The 1-0. Ruiz makes a move towards the gap. Puts it away for the out. And now Yohan Moncada. 0 for 3 in this one. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there.
No balls. 1
the slider
strike.
didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Ball.
And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 the count. 1 out, base is empty. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
On the ground, 2 ball. He's one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Turner runs. And first offering is fouled off. Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ruiz makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Max Schumann. First
Ball.
pitch misses.
You know, these athletics,
1-0.
simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. Flips it behind him. One at second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Seth Brown up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. 2 on, 1 out. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one ripped left field. Back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 6-5. Now here is Lawrence Butler. 1 for 3. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jose Quijada.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
No.
There's not much margin for error.
1
but
ball,
at the same time,
no strikes.
There's a reason they're put in these situations.
Just
No, off the
outside
plate.
Edge. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And it ties it up. It's 6-6. Now at the plate, J.J. Bleday. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in Anaheim, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Max Kepler. He represents the go-ahead run. Ruiz on the move. And there's one down. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Schumann slings to first.
He's
in
out.
Time. Tied at 6. And next for L.A., Alec Boehm. Butler makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Gio Urshela to the plate. And that one fouled off.
One, one.
This one in the air, center field. Moniak under it, and out number 1 on the grab. Zach Geloff, the next to hit. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. Tied at 6, and now Max Schumann. Hans Kraus gets the call from the pen. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Kraus, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them.
Fly ball to right. Trout. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Angel Stadium, Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit.
Ball,
Just
no.
missed. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Logan O'Hoppe.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog.
That's
Definitely
down.
a little added pressure on him here.
Right
Ha!
through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's
No.
outside. And that's ball 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. Butler on the move towards the line. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Struck out looking his first time. And that was caught and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Next
Ball,
pitch is
that's down.
downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That
That's a
misses,
ball.
and the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past.
Ha!
Outside corner, got him looking. Digging in, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swings
Hey!
through that one for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
The next
Ball,
offering
no.
misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That
Be
one
right.
in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I
No.
never would have had a chance.
And that one is inside. Got
Ha!
him swinging for the strikeout. We're in extras here. Stepping in, Seth Brown. Kraus back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Abrams. One away in the top
That's an
half
out.
of the 10th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Langoliers digs in now.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a foul out of play. And there's the strike.
Two.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Hit in the air, center field. Moniak on the move. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home.
Right there. He's out.
Double play to end the inning. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here is Moncada. Blade on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in. One away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Trey Turner now. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Here's Mike Trout. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Run stands at second. Ball
Ball,
one
no.
there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's
2-1.
outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one
Ball.
outside. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Double steal. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Max Kepler at the plate. Swing and a miss. As he
No
was out front
balls,
that
1
time.
strike.
And fouled off.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
It's in and out of his glove. They get the out
Got
at
him.
first,
That's an
and
out.
that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now we go to the 11th, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. This one popped up. Kepler coming on. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Next to hit, J.J. Bleday.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 9-6. Gio Urshela steps in. Swing and a chopper out to short. Urshela is
Out.
out. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Hit on the ground to short. In time to boom.
Out.
And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here at 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. That one's back there. But won't get there. It's into the gap. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and
Ball
drive
one.
it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Late swing, fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and
No,
hit it
that's
to the outfield.
foul.
Tying run at the plate.
That's foul.
Tosses across
Out.
the first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Logan Hoppy, the next to hit for the Angels. Flied to right his first time. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a
Hey!
miss. Nice changeup.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses.
Free.
Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. There's C.J. Abrams now. Lede trying to get to it. And that'll do it. The A's slug their